Hello everyone, it's Styles, and I'm back for another video on our channel today. So, as I anticipated before and told you all, this is going to be our HCS recap video from HCS Daytona run by UMG. So I'm just going to go over the maps, the players, the situations that we had happen, and where we're going on with our team now, going on to 2018. Happy New Year and happy holidays to everyone. Sorry we haven't uploaded in a while. We had issues with our Xbox team and a bunch of issues like that. But we're moving on. It's 2018. It's a new year. And so let's get into this video. So I have stuff written down on my notepad here just so I stay on topic again. So it took place May 12th through the 14th of 2017. So of last year. It's a lot overdue video, but it's well worth it. So it was taking place at the Ocean Center, which is right across from the beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. It was a really good run event. The venue was really fantastic. And so we'll just move into some of the players that we had on our team. So for Halo, 4 players on a team, just like the same as Call of Duty. So we had, the 4 players we had were Relative. He was the captain, and he was kind of like the Slayer. We had Iron God. He was also a support and also part Slayer. We had Skywalker, who was kind of like objective. We didn't really have roles set. It was but I kind of just came up with them based on the gameplay that I was watching. And then we had Complexity, who was a Slayer. So moving on from that, I want to talk about what happened with our roster going into the event. So we actually had a set of 4 players. 3 of them were driving down together, and then the other one was supposed to fly in to Daytona Beach and picked him up from the airport right down the road from the venue on the Friday, the first day of the event. So the 3 players went down to the airport to pick him up, and let's just say he didn't show. He was kind of joking us the whole time that he was going to come and that he was going to play. They've been practicing with him online. Things were looking good, and then he just didn't show up. He never booked a flight. It was kind of like he just played us. So then we were kind of at a standstill at the event. We're sitting outside the venue, and they didn't open the doors yet, and we were kind of talking out loud about we need to find a 4th player because they didn't travel all the way down here, book hotels and the team pass and everything, all just to have it go away for nothing. So we were kind of talking out loud about we need a 4th right now. So we were going to plan on walking around and asking people if they wanted to fill in as our 4th for the event. And we ran into Complexity, which was the last player I named. He was actually drove down for the free-for-all part of the tournament because they do the free-for-all part and they do the 4v4 actual competitive Halo part of the tournament. He was going to do the free-for-all and try to win, I think it's $5,000 for the free-for-all. And he said, you know what, I'll fill in as your guys' 4th. So we went and talked over to the management at UMG, and they were like, yeah, sure, we'll do the roster change for you since the event hadn't started yet. So we're like, wow, this worked out perfectly. So then I'll move into the matches here. So we had match 1. It was winners round 1. It was Team Beware us up against Dirty Tuckin' the Boys. Weird name for team. I don't think it was an organization. I think it was just a team put together. So map 1 was CTF on Truth, and that was an 0-3 loss. Pretty upsetting, 3-0. But moving on, we had map 2, Slayer on the Plaza, and we lost 19-50. Another pretty insane loss. But moving on, we had map 3, Strongholds on the Rig, and we lost 20-100. So first series did not go as well. I think it was just us getting our bugs worked out, and we only warmed up for like 30 or 45 minutes or so. So I think it was just going up first match, kind of nerves settling in and all. So then we fall down to the losers side of the bracket. So losers round 1, it was us, Team Beware, versus Florida Homegrown. I don't think this was an organization either. I think it was just another team of 4 put together that were local because their name is Florida Homegrown. So map 1 was CTF on Truth. So it was actually the same map set that we played, so which was kind of a benefit to us. So CTF on Truth, We actually won map 1 because it was a no-show. The players didn't show up for the first map. I think they didn't know what time the match started. So they forfeited the map 1. They showed up for map 2, and it was Slayer on Plaza once again, and we won 50-33. So we were like, wow, we're up 2-0. Yes, the 1-0 was because of the forfeit for map 1. But we were like, that's kind of a momentum per se for us to move on. So we took map 2, 50-33. So at that point, I was like, we actually might be able to make a little bit of a loser's bracket run. Then it was map 3, Strongholds on the Rake, and we won 100-52. So it wasn't a blowout, it was a closer game, but it went really well. And so we move on to the losers round 2 now. Team Beware versus GTY. And so map 1 was Strongholds on Eden. So it changed the order a little bit because map 1 was the CTF for both the first games that we played. And this time it was Strongholds first. We lost that 33-100, so it was a little closer than the first Strongholds we played in Winners Round 1. But we lost that. We're down 0-1. So then we go to map 2, Slayer on the Rig, and we lost that 30-50. So that was a lot of a closer game than 19-50 that we played the first team. So I think, like I said, the nerves were settling in at this point, and we were kind of pushing forward what we can do better. Map 3 was CTF on Coliseum, and we lost 1-3. So we did get a cap, but we lost. So we lost that 3-0. So that put us out of the tournament with an overall placing of 33rd through 40th out of 46 teams. So yes, we didn't get last, but we definitely did not get the placement that we wanted at the beginning. But I mean, for a first event for our organization on LAN, that was a lot better than I anticipated. I really didn't think we could have gotten past. Not that I had doubt in our team, I really didn't, but I hadn't been able to watch them play very much before the tournament, and going into it, I didn't know what to expect from the team. So the fact that we did get a win at least shows that we have the potential. So now I'm going to move into what happened after the event. We kind of had some roster change arguments with Relative, who was the captain at the time. He kind of wanted to stay as a team, but he wanted to take the team with him and leave the whole organization. That wasn't really necessarily what all the other players wanted. Alright everyone, sorry about the awkward cut. So I was talking about how Relative wanted to take the team and leave. Well, a few of the players didn't want to go with him. So after private talks between me and some of the players, we decided to keep Skywalker on the team as a coach slash manager slash player. We couldn't really figure out what he wanted to do, but he did want to stay with the organization. So we decided to keep him on board with us. And so that's basically where we're at now. We're trying out players right now. Skywalker and Domez are trying out players to fill in the other 2 spots we need. And roster announcement will be coming soon because my next thing on the list, future events, where there's now that MLG has merged with Halo once again. The first event is actually in Orlando on February 16th through the 18th, so it's about a month and a week or 2 away. So we will be going to that event, and it's super exciting to finally go back to another event, and it's really close to home for us since we're based out of Florida. So with that being said, we will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the roster announcement, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Control, guys, control. They spawn right after that.
Reports, I need help. I got 2 on me. I need help. Nice.
He's down. Fight down.
Reports. Go to silo. Go to silo.
Alright, drop it down.
Hey, one shot in there. 2 there. There's 1 shot. Finish that. There's 2 in there. 1 shot. 3 there. I'm our elbow.
I got one.
Oh, 1 shot. One shot our elbow. Choke.
You got rail right there, Luke.
You got perfect mate. He's right there.
What's up? What's all shots? What's up? We're not. What's up? Come in. What's up? What's up?
Front of yard. Come on, guys. Step it up.